Thank you, Tim. A bit of background. 6 or so years ago, Tim said, would you go to the AICC, so our equivalent, much larger in America, and go and talk about what we're up to in the UK? Fascinating thing I saw were a lot of young people, well-dressed, very smart, and I said, oh, you know, what? And it's the AICC guy said, oh, we have this Emerging Leaders Programme. 6, 7 years on, we took some guidance from them. We wanted to be able to do it. So why do we want to do that? We want to encourage people, as Tim said, first of all, to have be the successors of the likes of Tim and Nick and other members on the committee. We also want to be able to encourage people to stay in our industry. And so if we educate them and give them reasons for staying here, then they will do. And they'll also, there's 14 people, as we talked about, on this latest cohort, the first cohort, they'll tell 10 other people about the good things they've learned. So they'll have 140 people will learn the good things that we're doing. As somebody else said, we have a recruitment problem in Europe. So it's not restricted to the UK corrugated industry. We have a problem. So we have to encourage people to come and stay and encourage those people to remain in our industry. So, and we've got 14 people. I think 13 of the emerging leaders said they'd never been to conference before. So that's great. That's great. So what does it entail? In the first year, we've got 6 modules. The one that we'll be covering tomorrow is the role of the manager. Through my career, Tim and myself are presenting this one. And my own background, I had the benefit of going through certain practical, pragmatic, but also with some background to academia courses. And so we've drawn upon that. We've drawn upon what Tim knows. We've drawn upon what other people within our industry can contribute towards these programs. But those are the things that we're going to be covering. The personal assessment is, I think, a very exciting one where we're going to be assessing people against DISC, emotional intelligence, and also against Belbin team roles. And in terms of managing teams, we want to be able to encourage people to be able to get the very best out of their teams and understand how they, as managers, manage them. Finance for non-financial managers, for me, every time, is just a must. And again, within our family, we have somebody who's going to present that. Managing yourself, which is digging deep into some of the other areas that we've just talked about earlier, and being an ambassador for your company, which is about marketing yourself and marketing the business that you work in. The second stage, and that's the second year, is much more about focusing towards the project. So presentation skills, interviewing skills, and researching skills will be the 3 modules that we'll undertake there. But it's also about a practical project that is highly relevant to the business that each of those people are in, with the agreement of the business and with us as the SPA, that it's a robust, broad enough, relevant enough project. So that's the background, and no doubt over the months and years we'll have people up here. Maybe some of the 14, 1 or 2 of the 14 will come and tell us about what they've been up to. And I must see Rob Garvey, because Rob Garvey, who I think is in the room, went, I know, on the AICC programme, and I haven't yet seen him to be able to talk with him about that. But he's a great advocate of what you can achieve. There you go. Thank you.